So we'll do some pre-warm-up stuff, movement prep. I like to get loose up like in all of our classes. Arms out to the side, rotate them back. Super generic, but it works. Take it forward. I can't see in the background, but you better not kick your kids out of the room. I want them hanging out too. Palms together, rotate side to side.
Lunch got picked over you, so sorry.
That's fine. I'm getting more and more nearsighted, so I can only see like the shapes of you guys on your screens. Let's go knee pull side to side. You're gonna grab, hips forward, and switch. Give me an ankle pull. And remember, I want knee to the ground, tall head. Switch. Again. Notice we're not extending the spine, like lifting the chest, or keeping the chest locked in. Switch. Doesn't mean you can't bow from the hip, because that's even more tension. But I just want good posture. Hip rotations. Pressing through all the nooks and crannies. If you need some playlist ideas, you can type in lo-fi or something like that, or some maybe Odessa in the background, if I can say that. I'll play all those things on a alternation. Shake it off. Hope we're feeling good. Let's take a couple of big breaths. We're gonna breathe in. Exhale. Again. Exhale. Unamas. And when you exhale, hip hinge, you're gonna drive your hips back as you fall forward, reaching to me. Lengthen out your legs, pushing through the heels, reach to me. Flat back. You're gonna look like this. 3, 2, squeeze loose and stand. Nicely done. Okay, we're gonna do that again. Breathe in deep. Falling forward, driving back through the hips, reach. Pressing through the heels. Straighten out those legs. And dropping to the floor. Pedal from heel to heel. And we'll slowly roll up, vertebrae by vertebrae. And shrug their shoulders down and back like you just did a pull-up. There we go. So belly nice and tight, breathing deep. Once more, exhale, forward fold to meet. Reach, reach, reach. Drive through the heels. From here, palms to the ground. And walk your hands out into a high plank position or push-up position. Hold right there for me. So nothing crazy here. Let's go let left palm reach to the sky. Our shoulders should still be locked in like that pull-up, right? Stable shoulders. Let's rotate. Nice and strong. Reach. And down for fun, one push-up. The strongest push-up, reach. Swap one last time. We're looking good. From here, let's walk our hands back up. And slowly roll it up, vertebrae by vertebrae. 3, 2, 1. And walk it in. Nicely done. Shake it off. That was a good little warm-up, wasn't it? Okay, let's get deep now, okay? Pick a side to start on. I like starting left foot forward. Okay. And you set up from here. Arms reaching up. Remember, without lifting the chest, keep it locked in. You're going to lift at the back heel. And we're still going to drop that back knee. Doesn't have to go all the way down. Just want to get it low. And you're going to drive through both legs. There we go. Again, coming down slow. Hold. Drive through both. Nice. I see you. Once more, come low, low, low. If you can, stop an inch above the ground. I dare you. Don't let that front leg wobble. 3, 2, 1. Pivot that back heel down. Arms across. Leaning further forward. So nothing crazy here, right? You're going to squeeze the glute for the front leg. Make sure that knee is in control. And when you're ready, let's just sweep down to the knee, shin, or ankle. So a tall, leaning triangle. This next one's fun though. We do it a lot, but because we need it, arms switch, rotate. Get a big stretch out of that front hip. Palm down, knee down, kick through the front leg to have a seat in the back heel if you can manage. Now I want you to squeeze your quad and rotate that knee and toe in slightly. Right, we're stretching the insertion points of the muscles now, so especially if you're a guy, this one hurts. Flat back. Let's come back to half kneeling. Belly tight. Go ahead, let's go arms behind the back, lift, and then slowly hip hinge, allowing the chest to drop. And you can relax for a moment in the front hip and then drive through that heel, straightening that leg out. And notice we have that tension without trying to shift our hips. We're pretty neutral. From here, we're going to squeeze the glutes and stand. Look at us. Arms sweep up, back to warrior one. Pivoting to neutral. This is familiar. Hips drive back, reach to meet. We're going to go palms down. Walk it out. And a way to drop those hips. Notice anytime we come to a position where we're using our shoulders, I want to act like they're locked in, like that pull-up. I say it every time. But why is that important? When we come up, we press through the ground through our palms. You should feel your shoulders engaged at the bottom of that push. But breathe in deep for me. And allow your hips to drop and to exhale. Again, breathing in deep. And then exhale. Keep those toes tucked in as you lift, belly tight. Walk it back up. And roll it back up. And it's time to transition to the next side. Look at us go. Keep that front leg strong. Dropping the leg slow. And you're going to squeeze and stand, just like that. Hold that right there. I'm going to transition so you can see me better. When I'm in this position, drop it low. Notice that front leg is in front of my hip, just like my palm would be in front of my shoulder, right? It's not in the middle. I squeeze my glute to keep that front knee strong. Drive it up and hold. So if you have knee issues when you lunge, check yourself, make sure you're stepping straight out in front and you're using your glute. That fixes so many issues. Drop it low once more. And drive up. Back heel pivots down. Switching to warrior two. And when you're ready, let's transition to our triangle. Feeding down to the ground. Leaning into that front groin. Let's transition palms, open it up to the next side. 2 breath cycles here. Palm down, back knee comes down, kicking back, have a seat. If this isn't enough, you can slide your front foot further out, squeeze the quad on top, leaning forward, or walking your palms forward. Let's come back to half kneel and transition to full kneel facing me, okay? Hang out there a moment. So we're going full kneel or double kneeling, both knees down. We're gonna pay some love to our shoulders now. So we're gonna come tabletop position. From the side, it looks like this. Your knees are straight underneath your hips. Toes tucked in. If I asked you to pick up your knees, it would look like this, the bear crawl, right? But we're gonna be right here. First off, I want us to drive our hips back through the palms to a child's pose. We modify this a lot with our thumbs up to stretch more and relax. Drive through the palms as you come up. Look at that. Right palm to the side. My chest stays neutral as we stretch away. Bring that right hand in and feed it through. Wrist down, rotating away. Exhale, bring it back to center. Next palm to the outside. Rotate away. Take that same palm, feed it through, wrist down, pressing away from palm and wrist. Exhale, back to center. Shrug the shoulders out for me for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking good. Let's go ahead, take this right hand. We're gonna shoot it forward deep. You're gonna walk it down with your next hand as you have a seat back and a rock into that right shoulder. If you need more, you push that hand further out across as you drag away from it. 45 degrees is ideal. Relax back to neutral and slide it up. What does that look like if I go all the way 45 out, across in front of the next hand? Lock it in, and I roll into that shoulder without putting the elbow or shoulder down. Wrist is locked in, drop the hips away. Exhale, back to neutral, and back to tabletop. Look at us. All right, let's do some more fun stuff. Usually we stretch the hips from our back, but today we're gonna stretch your hips from the top. That means we're getting in deep. You're welcome. So, high plank position, right leg, squeeze the glute, and then I'll rotate for you. So we're right here, belly tight, bring it to your chest, hold, extend again, squeeze the glute, And then you're gonna place your right knee next to your right hands. You can work it up there, bring it up. And so you can scooch it up the best you can. Try and get your foot in front parallel. I'm gonna rotate for you. The idea is that your front leg is gonna be your kickstand ideally, right? So palms come down in front. The idea is that you're pressing to the ground your front leg like a kickstand. But we're going to and start from here. You're going to press into the ground your front leg, push for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax that leg and hip now. You see my hips drop some. We're going to walk your hands out now. We're going to press into the ground again, create space, push. Keep breathing. Relax the hip. Slide your knee back some if you want, your back knee. If you can manage elbows to the ground, again, press into the ground that front knee, push, push, push. As if you're trying to pick yourself up with that leg. And relax that leg. So just settle into that new space we created. In technical terms, you would call this functional range conditioning. Use your palms, walk yourself up. Lift the knee, sliding back. That side should feel super loose now. Left leg, extend, squeeze the glutes. Hug to the chest. Extend back, squeeze the glute again. Squeeze, squeeze. And then place that left knee next to your left hand. And you can put that foot down and then align it, okay? But as you do it, keep in mind, your hips are straight forward, okay? This should be my kickstand. Palms down, sliding that knee back. Let's press against the ground. Push. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax it. Walk your palms out further. Press into the ground with your leg. Push, push, push. And we're not putting any weight into our palms really. This is just allowing us to change our angle. Relax the knee. Every time you'll see my hips drop a little bit. Elbows down if you can. Let's push against that front leg once more. Push. And relax. Settle into that new space. Breathe. Palms come down. Lift the hips back to neutral. Go ahead, drive through those palms. And let's sweep through. Arching up. Breathe through those hips, through the low belly. Relax. Let's come to a full kneeling position, seated, facing me. All right. We'll do some of our desk prehab now, working our desk muscles, our turtle posture. You all know it. Give me a fake pull up. We're gonna flex those muscles beneath their shoulders, okay? Let's put them behind the back. Right ear comes down to the right shoulder. If you want more, keep that ear down, but tilt your chin up 45 degrees. And you might feel some burning going from your shoulder up behind that ear on the top side. That's okay. Relax the neutral, keep those shoulders back. Next ear down. Tilting that chin up to the sky. I feel it running from here and down. You might feel it high in your bicep. That's okay, as long as it doesn't hurt. and relax. Shrug it out for me. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and shake that off and give yourselves a hand. Right. How are we all feeling? I know that was a lot.